I would have loved for you. Well, you had work done. That's the point.
I had my boobs done.
Okay, so what I'm
you
saying
had your whole body done.
You had work done. But the point of
done.
dropping with Drew was about what I was going through as a woman. I've had 3 kids. I wanted my breasts to sit back up. I wanted my confidence. That's what I did for me. And I was open about it. I would have loved to have more support. You know, I'm new to this, and so just like you said, you've had struggles throughout the 14 years, and Kandi's talked to that too. I would have loved to just have that support.
Oh God, why you gotta throw everybody else in? Bitch,
so.
Everybody else ain't said they was coming out with no fashion line for 14 years and ain't did
Cecilia
it.
from Altoona, Pennsylvania said, Sheree, both Chateau Sheree and She by Sheree took years longer than planned. Are the rumors that you don't pay your bills true? If not, why is there always such a delay with your projects?
Because greatness takes time. I work at my own pace. I don't have to rush. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. My main focus are my kids, my family.
I mean, your kids are fully grown.
They were fully grown for 14 years.
So you don't pay people because of your kids?
I pay everybody that needs to be paid.
No, you didn't pay me.
I can't wait to get to that.
Not you pay me. I'm like, Sheree, no.
But by the way, you say, I pay the people who need to be paid.
Who have done a service.
Do people who send you bills get payment on the bill?
It depends on what it is. So say, for instance.
There it is.
Okay, Sheree don't pay her bills.
Say, for instance,
there it is, right?
We all got these dresses made. Marlo, you made a comment last night. You said, I'm not paying her the rest. I said, so it makes sense when you say somebody did some work for you, but they did a horrible job.
I said I was being funny. I said, child, they're going to be talking about me like you. I always pay people.
If you're not satisfied, it doesn't absolve you from paying people.
Hold on, listen to Kenya.
It's true. Like, okay, Counselor Moore is speaking. So, when you contract someone for services, if you're not satisfied with those services, it doesn't absolve you from paying them.
Andy
so
lives and
you just pay them and just don't use them again. You know what I mean?
So you're saying if you have a contract.
If you have a contract, unless it specifically says
you're
if
not
I'm
under
not satisfied,
contract.
I'm not going to pay you.
If you go get a haircut and you don't like the haircut, do you pay?
Yeah, I paid and I'm pissed that I paid.
Kandi EV on Twitter said, why do you use off-camera information to throw people under the bus? You did it with Phaedra dating while separated, Dennis's tattoos, Marlo dating your cousin, and now how Sheree paid for her house.
Was this the Tyrone money paid for this? Where did all this money come from?
Look, Gibbs.
Who am I throwing under the bus? If a person throws me under the bus and I'm responding, I'm coming with what I know.
But no, let me clear one thing that's off camera. I wanted to say one thing that has been bothering me. I'm going to say this, and tell me if there's a lie. I got a phone call from Todd. He wanted to meet with me about a show idea. True? One day. Just can't answer.
Marlo, no.
Wait,
you told me first. You asked me about what could you do because
So that's a lie then, what I'm saying.
Yes,
Okay,
he didn't just
so
call you out the blue.
He didn't just come out the blue?
No,
so
he did not.
You
We had already had that conversation.
Why would I ask you about the show?
With Funky.
With Funky.Neva.
First of all,
I already came about music.
No.
You complaining about what to do next. For me and Todd.
No. A reality show that was going to be with Chappelle, the designer, Marlo, and Funky.Neva.
At the time,
and Rico and Marlo was the ones that kept it from
happening. Maybe we could help her in some kind of way. And so that's how the initiation started coming to.
But I completely remember Marlo coming to Todd and Kandi because Bravo was not messing with her in an effort to get back on television, and Todd and Kandi helped create a show that featured Marlo basically as the headliner. And I know this because I was cast to be a part of the same show. The show was called Fashion Mom, and it was me, Marlo Hampton, Rico Chappelle, a couple of other people, or whatever. And it just thinking back to that, it just made me say, Marlo, how dare you? And in full transparency, I don't even talk to Kandi anymore. Not that anything happened. Life just goes on. We're just not in communication with one another anymore. But when I saw DJ A1's video, I don't know, for whatever reason, it just compelled me to get on here and share that. Like, that lady went out her way to try to help you. Her and her husband went out of their way to try to help you. And as a matter of fact, they actually did help you. The show actually did get picked up. We were actually 2 weeks away from beginning to film, and if I'm not mistaken, it was you, and I don't even want to reignite this, but it was you and Rico jacking around with the contracts was the reason why the people 2 weeks before we were supposed to start filming canceled the whole damn show.
It's not the story that I have.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
Long story short. So say if everything Kandi just said is true.
Okay.
At the end, you have to do a contract, right?
Okay.
The contract did not make sense for me. And I said no, Kandi. Okay. And I feel you have not just been able to say, hey, you are a businesswoman. That contract did not make sense to me. It wasn't beneficial to me. So sis, I feel like, let it go. Because you bring it up every week.
No.
Every time you get mad. Oh, and I tried to help her. I tried to get her a show.
I got this bitch a whole TV show on a whole nother network when she was not able to be on our show for a while. The only reason why it's topic at this moment because you got on this show.
Dineva went live to speak to that, and because he was pissed off. So that is true. At one point when Bravo wasn't fucking with Marlo because Nene shut that shit down for her.
I'm like a one-night stand. I bang you, and then if I don't want to do you no more, I don't do you. Hi! Oh my God, great to see you. Like, no, girl, hey, what's up, girl? Peace, whatever. You know, it's whatever.
Todd them, they claim that Marlo came over to Todd them to create a show surrounding around her, I guess, right?
Right.
This season and said, I never try to help anybody.
You didn't, Todd did.
That is a lie. That is a lie, Marlo. That is a lie.
Marlo, own your shit, bitch. You know damn well this lady tried to help a lot of people. Just own your shit.
Hey, can you put Marlo on this job?
No, by the way, but hold on, she pitches shows all the time.
This is so annoying that a person that I tried to help multiple times will get on a platform to millions of people and say I don't help people.
Okay, so see, my thing is, it's not as serious as Kandi is making it, okay? Kandi screaming and having this whole temper tantrum the way she is, I feel like is uncalled for.
But I did not expect for her to have a tantrum.
Because we know what the truth is, I think. And her emotions, I feel like she gave Marlo too much energy. Like entirely too much energy when we already know what the deal is and what Kandi does for Atlanta. She ain't have to get this emotional at all about this situation. Marlo just talking out the side of her neck. She's a bitch that you ain't even got to give your time to because she don't know how to argue. So all of her arguments are invalid until she learns how to talk. And that's just period. And she don't know how to talk unless she's got a dick in it.
You need to shut your mouth, Porsha, because if it's not a dick in it, you don't even know what you're saying.
Oh, no. Anyway.
I love that shit. King is stupid for that one. But no, seriously though, Kandi got too emotional, gave Marlo too much of her, and she don't even care about Marlo that much to even be giving her this much of her.
Not at all.
Girl, please. I wouldn't have gave her none of this. What the fuck is this, bitch?
Oh, I gotta go get my gloves.
I think that for the most part, Marlo needs to own her shit. Like, you're clearly not owning your shit, Marlo. Owning your shit is just straight up saying, okay, here's what it is. I was wrong. You do support the community and help a lot of people.
This is so annoying that a person that I tried to help multiple times will get on a platform to millions of people and say I don't help people.
Okay,
that is why it's so irritating.
Trying to help me. 3.
Hey, you guys, this is supposed to be Sheree's section right here.
Sorry, Sheree.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, Sheree, I want to talk about Tyrone a little bit. Debbie from Las Vegas wants to know why you two
this was about
after he was in prison for
Sheree,
8 years.
Damn,
You
it
told
just
Andy
turned
on
into a
Watch What
Marlo
Happens
and
Live
Kandi
wasn't good in
session.
bed. Was the sex not good?
Marlo and Kandi reunion.
It was. Is that why you weren't eager to get it in when he came home?
Well, we did get it in when he came home.
Okay. So how did you move to abstinence?
You really want the details?
I do. I really do.
Andy, I couldn't take it no more.
Okay. You were not satisfied
I was
physically?
not satisfied.
Okay. Jerome from St. Paul, Minnesota said, Sheree, looking back on your relationship with Tyrone, do you now think that he was using you?
Yes.
What do you think Tyrone was using you for?
Before we started taping, he was trying to do deals outside. Like, he didn't tell me this, and then remember I told you, and then he sent me an email from his attorney saying that
Marlo always
didn't know he was
inserting
gonna be on
herself.
camera.
We don't care
And
that you
they had to bring it to
remember her
me
telling you
because
that.
they needed my signature because he's not an actual housewife. And I think that, really pissed him off when I didn't sign those papers.
Susan from Grand Rapids, Michigan wants to know how it felt to get your coochie cleansed. Do
you
you think it helped you get over Tyrone? I have now officially talked about everything on this show.
I know, everything.
I was already over him.
Well, enough about old news. Let's
They
talk
got
about the new
Andy
news.
saying,
What can you tell me about your new boo?
He was just right into it. He's a nice guy, and
How long have you been dating?
A few months.
What does he do?
What does who do?
Your new boyfriend.
We don't know.
I'm not
He's a
saying
contractor.
I had a boyfriend.
Okay, well, you've been dating someone for a few months.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's on another show.
He's on another show.
Yeah, but he also does real estate, and he has a wine line that he just launched.
Are things serious?
I'm just having fun. We're just taking it day by day.
You feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Digging down.
Girl,
I feel something. I don't know if it's comfort.
Okay, Marcille fine too. Kenya.
Angie from Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania wants to know why you would get with him after knowing what he did to his ex-wife. Do you ignore red flags?
I think we all ignore red flags, but let me say this. So,
What did he do to his ex-wife?
I don't know.
He cheated and had a baby. He cheated multiple times, and then the last one he had a baby.
Watching the show, he is someone I would never ever think that I would want to talk to, or even definitely not date.
Okay.
But meeting him, I mean, of course he's an attractive guy, but I go about, I've never really, into it.
Marcille is not just an attractive guy, he fine as fuck.
Shots fired. But you heard that,
Really,
Sheree?
So from prison toys to fuck boys.
Heard the shade.
So he's an attractive
that's
guy,
what I'm
but
saying.
getting to know him is like a totally different person, I promise you.
I gotta say, Sheree, one thing about you, you don't care what nobody thinks. I love that you just do whatever you want to do. That's admirable.
Thank you.
It really is.
She sure don't care what nobody think. That's why she done took 14 years to get this all red shit up off
Well,
the
Sheree,
ground.
we wish you the best. Sanya and Drew were fast friends.
Andy
who
said
soon
wish you the
turned
best. She
into
might not be
faster
here next year,
frenemies.
y'all.
In fact, it seemed the only thing Sanya wanted to drop with Drew was, well, Drew herself. Let's watch.
I feel connected to her on a lot of things, but there's some other stuff that she does that I don't like and I don't agree with. The whole
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
She's having a photo shoot for her Mommy Nation.
She invited me.
She did. Are you going?
And then she uninvited me.
Why?
You're clout chasing.
I'm a clout chase off of you. I'm a 4-time Olympic gold
Oh,
medalist.
Sanya looks sick on the stomach. We watching this shit.
So, Drew, do you know how many Olympic gold medals Sanya has won now?
Yeah, I think we all know.
Yes.
It's 4.
Yes.
One bronze.
Don't talk about the bronze, but there are 5 medals in total, right?
I have to say, I love the energy
Talk
you
about the
two
bronze.
had as friends. I was bummed to see things turn out the way they did. Where do you two stand today?
She's the only person I don't really talk to.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I pretty much made great relationships with everybody else, but I don't really have a relationship with Drew.
Drew, what surprised you the most about how things turned out between
How
the two
fake
of
she
you?
was.
So much. I mean, I don't even know. We were building a friendship. You came to my mom's 77th birthday. I introduced you to
You
people.
can't even admit that y'all were building a
and-
friendship. You still got
Well,
damn
Shamina
fake.
was at my house. I was like, I want you to meet Sanya.
Right.
I mean, don't.
Why would
Back
they
then,
keep
I
it
never did nothing
important
wrong.
to
It's
each other?
important
So
to
like,
tell the
it was.
details, 'cause I don't want you to make it seem like it was
you were
bigger than it
there.
was.
I don't know where that extra energy.
I don't want you to make it seem like it was bigger. See, exactly.
But I never did
That's
anything
all.
to you.
Bitch,
so
well,
it was
guess
always
what? The
confusing,
relationship
like,
that you built
what
with
did I
these
do?
bitches is no
Because
bigger than what you built with
I'm
Drew.
still waiting.
You waiting?
I am.
Okay. Here's the thing, Drew. The way Drew has milked this situation and played victim.
Milk?
Yes.
Like,
has
give
been-
details, 'cause
Oh,
you're-
it's coming.
I'm still waiting.
Milk,
Let us
you
speak.
milk
Let us
this
speak.
situation.
I
Exactly.
didn't say anything. Drew lied.
Why are we talking about it in front of everyone? Like, she came to my room and we talked.
And we talked. So
You
where she
could have said
lied?
it then.
I actually told her exactly the conversation.
Did what?
So you had a conversation off camera. is
Yes,
what you're
I had a
saying.
conversation.
It wasn't.
Sonya's a liar. In your
Do
confessional,
not lie
you said that you
in front of
didn't
your
want to say
husband
anything
and the
to her
makeup
because it was
artist. I
50
told you that
people
I
in
had
her
a
room. She had an
conversation with
entourage
Kenya.
like
I
Beyonce.
told you
You could have said it then.
Drew,
Or
what I'm
tested
saying
your
is-
makeup.
When I went to Drew's room, if she didn't have 85 people in the room because she always got the biggest entourage, I don't know if she competing with Beyonce.
Didn't you said we're gonna talk?
Drew, today you are going to be honest. I know, God knows, Ralph knows.
Sanya is a big ass liar.
Yes, Sanya is a liar. Pisces. Sorry, Pisces out there. I ain't trying to call all Pisces a liar, like Kanye wasn't trying to call all them hoes a gold digger.
But I want to say that my wife has dated broke black dudes.
But Sanya and my brothers are Pisces. And they be lying.
He done got ashes on this goddamn brand new ass outfit. It's my fault.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Who was this wonderful person that was given a fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful.